HLE Radio, it is the morning show, and like I told you, man, my special guest this morning, Mitch Townley. Good morning, Mitch.
Good morning.
There you are, brother. I got you now. Can you hear me, man?
I hear you just fine.
All right, brother. I'm going to bring you up a little bit in the mic so people can hear you. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing awesome. It's a beautiful day up here in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Hey, man, I want to thank you, first of all, for hooking me up while I was up in Nashville, man. You came and you brought me some coffee and a sausage McMuffin. I really appreciate that, man. I just want you to know that.
Well, I appreciate that. That was my pleasure. I know you get up a lot earlier than I do.
Oh, man. Now, brother, you are, well, right now, and I'll do this, we have one of the most requested songs here at HLE Radio is currently a song that you penned.
That's correct. I wrote that actually with a good friend of mine, Scott Parker, who lives about a half an hour from me in Oliver Springs, Tennessee, just north of Oak Ridge.
Now I was thinking, man, what do I ask a songwriter? And one of the questions I want to ask, and I'm going to give you plenty of time to say whatever you want to say, but and we'll mention some of the things that me and you talked about specifically in the hotel. But one of the things I want to know, man, is how, when you're writing the song and going through the pitching process, and the artist does pick up your song that you wrote, do you fairly connect easily with the artist, or sometimes you don't even know, you just know of the artist? How does that normally go, you think, for you?
Well, in the case of this particular song, I found out that Brent was looking for songs through the Inspirational Country Music Association. They have what's called a pitch sheet available to their members. And so Brent was one of the people listed there, and that's how we connected. He said he was looking for positive country songs, and that just happened to be the name of my website was Positive Country Songs. So I had a good feeling about it there.
Yeah,
but as far as
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's how we came to be introduced to one another. And as far as connecting with the artist, I usually, before I pitch them songs, if they have a website or Facebook or something online, I like to go and listen to their songs and get an idea of their style and the message and how they go about things.
Wow.
To see, from my own personal opinion, it would be a good fit based on what they're doing. And sometimes I get an opportunity to actually meet the artist, if they've decided to record a song. And in this case, I got to meet Brent and his wife Jade when they were actually laying down the vocals for the song.
Oh, wow.
In Nashville, over there at Day One Studios with Rick and Micah, who I believe that you know very well as well.
Absolutely.
And so what I appreciate especially about Brent, first and foremost, is the person that he is, and how he goes about his business, and how he's involved in his church, leading praise and worship music, I believe, on Sunday mornings. Then on top of that, obviously, he's a great singer, and his purpose for the song and why he likes the song is just as important to me as a writer as when I was writing it with Scott Parker.
Yeah. Well, man, you are also not only a songwriter, but you're also a youth pastor, right? Did I remember?
I am actually a children's pastor.
Children's pastor. I'm sorry. Yeah.
And that's okay. And I have been for 22 years at a West Hills Presbyterian here in Knoxville, Tennessee, and that's really what I am first. Is I'm a children's pastor, and I'm a songwriter at the same time, and I'm very blessed to have the flexibility to pursue songwriting in conjunction with what I do in children's ministry. And really, they're all wrapped together. But I've been songwriting for the commercial market for about 12 years now, and have had some different success with independent artists and TV shows and documentaries and things like that. But it's a great blessing for me, for us as songwriters, when someone finally has an opportunity to record our songs and get them out there for a larger population to hear. Because without the artist, if we're not a performing songwriter or an artist ourselves, then we just have a catalog full of songs that only a few people get to hear.
Right. Well, Mitch, one of the things we talked about in the hotel when we were talking is I said that HLE Radio, we wanted to give a platform to the songwriters because we both agreed that there's not really a platform out there specifically for songwriters other than maybe the songwriting organizations that, have get-togethers or whatever and every so often. But as a formal media outlet, there's really not a media outlet, so to say, for songwriters, correct?
Well, that's correct. And generally speaking, and I know I was in the same category, most people naturally assume that the person singing the song wrote the song.
Mm-hmm.
And in a lot of occasions that can be the case, but there's just so many. If you look through the songs that you like on the radio, whether it be country, Christian country, whatever it is, and you see who the writers are, there's a lot of times when it's not the artist,
right? And
it's usually 2 or 3 people that have written the song, and but you're right. There's not so much of a. I mean, we tend to be. It's like, oh, that's a great song, and then they find out that you wrote it. You go, like, oh, really? I had no idea.
Yeah.
And that's because we're behind the scenes.
Right. At the same token, though, man, that's the gift that keeps on giving. Though you don't get a lot of credit, but you do get the royalty check every month. I mean, sometimes it ain't a lot, but I mean, it does come.
Right.
Not every month, every quarter, whatever. I mean,
right.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, it depends on the market that you're writing in, how big that check's going to be. But in my case, especially in this particular market, Christian country or praise and worship, my
lot of big money, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of big money. I think I spent my whole year's work on that sausage biscuit and coffee that I bought you.
Right, man. Well, that's why I'm in it, bro. That's why I'm rolling in it, man. Because my goodness, no, I get it, man, and that's one of the reasons I want HLE Radio to be a home and a platform for the songwriter, man, because y'all don't get enough credit, and honestly, y'all don't, and because a good song, that's where it starts, man. A good song, and you find a great vocal to deliver that song even better. But that combined together is our ministry at HLE Radio. That's how we tell people about Jesus, man. So that's why, to me, the songwriter, I want to give y'all a platform here at HLE Radio. I really do. It's one of the reasons behind it.
I appreciate that because a lot of times, we're, like I said, we're just building our catalog and the opportunities to share with people. They're not excessive, and a lot of artists write for themselves, and I enjoy doing that too, is writing with artists.
Sure.
Projects.
Well, man, is there anything else out there we know about This Side of Sunday, our listeners? Is there anything else that you can tell our listeners that you have done or that's out there that they may go look and find?
Well, just a couple of milestones and a couple things that are coming up.
Okay.
I was very fortunate to get a song several years ago placed in the TV show Nashville, which took me by surprise. And, but it was like, okay, that just happened, and again, just giving all glory and credit to God because I don't know how these things work. I have a song about the Vietnam Memorial called "The Wall Song," which has been just played all over the place in the last 8 or 9 years since I wrote it with a couple of folks, and now it's in a documentary, a 30-minute documentary about the Vietnam Memorial called "The Wall's Embrace." And that's just happening right now, so I'm excited about that as well. And,
wow.
And finally, I've got another song that I co-wrote with a friend, Lee Johnson, out in Colorado. It's called "Numbered," and that was recorded by Tony Allen Bates.
We actually playing that one, Mitch. We actually have that in the.
Are you playing?
We actually have that song.
Rotation.
Yeah, it's in rotation.
Okay, well, I didn't know that it's gotten in.
Well, he sent it to me. He sent it to me ahead of everybody else, man. And normally, that's kind of been the norm as of late. And so some folks don't care for that too much, like some other organizational folks, but I mean, it's just this how we're made, man. It's what we do, and you know, I'm never gonna push the song away if it fits the format. So.
Okay, well, I'm glad to know that y'all have it down there.
Yeah, man. I didn't realize you wrote that one, Mitch. See.
With Lee Johnson.
Yeah, with Lee Johnson. Another reason why I feel this is a great platform for songwriters as well, man, because the more we know, knowledge is power, brother. And, of course, that has nothing to do with what I'm talking about right now. It just came to me. Anyway, seriously, man, I think knowing these things are cool, and our audience likes to know. They like to know these things as well, man. So,
well, if I could, I'd like to, if it's possible, I'd like to give you my website page so that if there's other artists who are looking for songs.
Well, that was my next thing to ask you, man. Could you, if anybody of the artists that we have listening, or anybody listening looking for songs, how could they find them from you?
Okay. I've got a website on through a web organization called ReverbNation.com, and I don't know if you're familiar with it, but it's Reverb REVERB Nation.com /positive country songs. ReverbNation.com /positive country songs, and of course you can get a hold of me through my email. It's my last name, Townley, TOWNLEY, my first name, Mitch. Townley Mitch, MITCH, @gmail.com. Or you can call up Hunter Logan, bug him to death, and say, give me the information on that guy.
I can point them in the right direction, brother. I have your info here. Absolutely. And I will do that for you, man. Mitch, listen, man.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And it was great meeting you last Thursday. It was a week ago.
Yeah, it was a week ago.
Thursday.
Yeah.
And some other folks there in the lobby as you all were kind of chilling out there.
Yeah, old Peter McDougal and Leo Johnston, Cross Country, the band, we were all around there, and it was great, man. And Brian Carpenter was there as well. Mitch, listen, man, thank you so much for calling in, brother, and talking with us, man. I really appreciate that, very much so.
You are very welcome, and I would just like to say you definitely are the most professional. Professional.
Hi, man. Yeah, that's right. But thank you for that endorsement, brother. That's great stuff right there. Mitch, you have a great day, man. We're going to play this side of Sunday. HLE Radio, the morning show. Here it is. Mitch Townley, song recorded by Brent Harrison. The most requested at HLE Radio, this side of Sunday.
Preacher says I clean up pretty good, but a new shirt and a shave don't mean you're living how you should. The sermon is a jump start for my soul. Every dusty hymn gets me feeling I'm not alone. But this side of Sunday, after the last amen, my stained glass starts to crack again, and the world comes creeping in. Here comes the next chance to show a man can change. Trying to get the verses off the page. This side of Sunday, this side of Sunday.